You've had to come up with some good game plans over the years to beat some great fighters, Lomachenko, Taylor, among them. How difficult is this man, Shakur Stevenson, to prepare for?
Well, I see their weakness. That's what I do. You know, we broke the code with with Loma that nobody had ever done. You know, we didn't let him get comfortable in there. You saw that. You know, within like 8 rounds, he didn't know what to do. I did the same thing with Josh Taylor, and we're gonna do the same thing with Shakur.
I just want to fight. Like, I'm the guy that wants to make the best fights happen. I want to showcase my talent. I want to show the world how good I am. Only way to show the world how good you is put these guys in front of you and win. Win. Show them that these guys can't beat you. And truthfully, like, it gets old and it gets annoying and just over and over the same thing.
Teofimo Lopez Sr. made it clear at the latest media event that Shakur Stevenson is on his radar, openly claiming he's identified noticeable flaws in Shakur's skill set.
I think y'all did either.
Oh, so you gotta show it, baby.
I don't think y'all did
you.
either. I ain't see.
Not on my son.
I ain't see Lomachenko throw no punches.
You never been on a big stage like this.
I didn't see Lomachenko throw punches for 6 rounds.
You never been on a big stage like this.
I didn't see Lomachenko throw punches
because we
for
froze
6 rounds. Okay, you gonna see.
We gonna freeze you too.
You better not throw the towel in.
Come on, man. You out of your mind.
Okay.
My son fought without no air. My son fought without no air against Cambosis.
You can't fight for your son. You can't fight for your son.
You gonna tell me, man? Come on.
You can't fight for your son.
I bet you gonna quit.
Shakur Stevenson responded quickly, stating that he spotted holes in Teofimo Lopez Jr.'s style as well, while emphasizing that he's a very different challenge than anyone Teofimo has dealt with before.
At times now you see some holes in Teofimo's game. I know you don't want to give away your game plan at the kickoff press conference, but where are the weaknesses? Where are some of the weaknesses in his game?
A lot of the weaknesses is in his mental. I think it's more mental than anything. And I'm going to expose it.
You said in your last fight that you proved you were a dog against William Zepeda. What do you want to prove in this one?
That I'm the best. I want to show the world that I'm the best. After this fight, I want to be considered top 5 pound-for-pound fighter in a sport.
Lopez Sr. continues to express absolute belief in his son, stressing that a fully fit and focused Teofimo is unbeatable in the 140-pound division. In his view, when Teofimo is operating at peak condition, there isn't a single fighter at that weight class who can match him, and he considers him the clear standout of the division right now.
Junior looks really, really good. Really focused. How's the general energy mood been in this camp?
Listen, mentally, with my son, everything is mental, you know what I'm saying? So if he feels 100% healthy, you know, he doesn't even have to feel like 100%, but I see him stronger. I see him mentally more focused, you know, with the 140 weight division. He's gonna do great things, you know, and just expect, you know, something great. Come August 13, he's gonna look awesome. I know that already. And we're just gonna put a boxing clinic in there so everybody could see the best Teofimo Lopez, and you're gonna see him on August 13. I can't wait, man. I'm excited for this fight, you know, and it's just getting us closer to getting those belts that we want.
Lopez Sr. took issue with how Shakur performed against William Zepeda, suggesting that his approach in that fight exposed flaws that a sharper opponent could take advantage of. Stevenson responded by dismissing the criticism, stating that when he steps into the ring against Lopez, he'll be operating at a much higher level than he showed in that previous outing.
They're trying to get you out of your game in that way.
I will be 100 times better come fight night against Teofimo Lopez than I was against Zepeda. 1,000 times better. Faster, sharper, stronger, mentally.
Teofimo Lopez Sr. has taken full control of his son's training camp, managing every detail of the preparation to make sure Lopez Jr. is in the best possible condition when the fight arrives. What makes this matchup especially intriguing is the sharp contrast between both fighter styles, along with the way each side has openly addressed those stylistic differences in public.
Matchup, guys, this is a high-speed chess match a la Sugar Ray Leonard or Pernell Whitaker, Leonard and Benitez, or Pernell Whitaker, Buddy McGirt. Or is it a Jerry versus Jerry fight, right? Because no one wants to take the lead. Or is it something else? Malik, I'll start with you.
I think it's a very special fight. It's the type of matchups we always are acting for. When it comes to explosiveness, I would have to go with Teo. When it comes to actual rapid speed, I would have to go with Teo. But when it comes to body punching, when it comes to good timing, when it comes to craft, I would have to give all of that to Shakur Stevenson.
What do you think, Doug?
They're both boxers. I look at Stevenson as a versatile technician. I look at Teofimo. He's a boxer puncher, but his specialty is his counterpunching. Listen, if Stevenson wants to be on his stick and move game, very difficult style matchup for Teofimo, and maybe not that entertaining to the fans.
Because Stevenson's longer.
Exactly.
Stevenson's defense is probably the best in the game, and he's longer.
Great reflexes and timing, and so does Teo. That's why he's a great counterpuncher. But Teo's, he's a very special athlete, and as a competitor, he is one of those guys who saves his A game for a fellow elite opponent. That's when he really rises his game and shows us the Teofimo Lopez that everybody thought he was when he was a prospect.
Mike,
people used to look at him and say, oh, this guy is going to be the star in boxing.
Shakur Stevenson is often recognized as one of the sport's most refined defensive specialists, built around sharp footwork, precise timing, and the ability to adjust on the fly. Teofimo Lopez, by contrast, brings a more aggressive approach, relying on strength, solid punching mechanics, and forward pressure. Speaking during an interview on Cigar Talk, Lopez gave credit to Stevenson's technical ability, but suggested that Shakur is hesitant when it comes to absorbing shots or facing the risk of being stopped under the brightest lights.
Shakur is a very talented, skillful technique fighter.
Yeah.
Can't take anything away from it. However, scared to get hit. Scared to get knocked out in front of the world, scared to get touched up in front of the world.
Are you saying that off of the last fight or just
in general?
In general.
In general.
Yeah.
In general. Me and Shakur sparred before. We did 3 rounds and it was just light work and me trying to figure out his jab. Does he have a good jab? Yeah, he does. But once you pass his jab, it's game. Yeah. It's food. It's lunch food.
Because he said, he when I had him on, he was like, yo, he said y'all grew up, in the amateur scene and both of y'all was killing. And he was like, yo, y'all cool, but, one day I want that fight.
Yeah, you see me? You see?
Yeah.
So it's like, you want that fight. By all means, everybody wants to fight me. That's cool. But it's like, what happens when it's on paper? It's always different when it's actually on paper.
Like when the contract
comes through, it's different, bro. You feel the pressure.
Teofimo explained that facing Stevenson has been on their radar for quite some time, but finalizing the matchup required patience as contracts and negotiations were worked out behind the scenes. Once everything was settled, the fight became official. Lopez also confirmed that the agreement does not include a rematch option, emphasizing that he sees no reason for one heading into a showdown of this magnitude.
Doing great, man.
In the face-off, what did you see in his eyes when you looked at him? All that talk, but what did you see in the eyes? The eyes don't lie.
Yeah, he knows he's in there. He's in there with Teofimo. But we'll see more when we get to fight week.
Talk to me about this fight. Were there any concessions you had to make, any stipulations that are of interest? Is there a rematch clause in this?
No rematch clause. We risk it all the time. No need for a rematch clause.
Gordo, talk to us a little bit about what this fight means to you and your legacy.
Oh my goodness, man, this thing means everything to me. This is just another fighter, another column into my own pedigree, to my own style. This is what it is, and what better way than here at Madison Square Garden. This will be number 10 fighting here in the Mecca. This will be number 5 in the big room. So I'm very blessed. I'm very thankful. And nevertheless, man, I want more. Let's see who we get after this. We just got to keep it going, man. We're not even in our prime yet. I know I said it earlier, but we're not in our prime yet. At least I'm not.
We know this fight's been going for quite some time, and we know you have a reputation of fighting the best in the prime. How hard was it negotiating these Shakur Stevenson?
I think everything just takes time. I think it was just going back and forth on 2 stipulations that, certain people on one side were just being very hard-headed about, but we were all ready to fight. We were ready a long time ago. So, it wasn't that difficult other than those 2 pieces. But yeah, man, we're here now.
Theo, you was talking about the fact that one of your weaknesses might be the mental part, and it seems like you were toying with him mentally during the press conference. Do you think you're in his head?
I'm just doing me, man. I'm just being me, that's all. And I'm just having a good time while doing it. So whether I'm in his head or not,
A large number of boxing insiders are predicting that this contest could become one of the standout fights of the modern era. Much of that excitement comes from how sharply the fighters approach contrast, creating uncertainty about how the action will unfold. With championship stakes involved and long-term reputations hanging in the balance, the pressure is immense on both sides. In the build-up, each fighter has projected confidence and intent, fueling anticipation beyond the ring. Because of all that, fans and analysts are bracing for non-stop action from the opening moments, viewing this matchup as a potential turning point for the division's future.
January 31st, Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez. I always say it, when boxing gets it right, no other sport comes close. And this is boxing getting it right. The best fighting the best. Both fighters believe that this matchup settles the argument about who leads the new era. So what do we think of the styles matchup, guys? This is a high-speed chess match a la Sugar Ray Leonard or Pernell Whitaker, Leonard and Benitez, or Pernell Whitaker, Buddy McGirt, or is it a Jerry versus Jerry fight, right? Because no one wants to take the lead, or is it something else? Malik, I'll start with you.
I think it's a very special fight. It's the type of matchups we always are acting for. When it comes to explosiveness, I would have to go with Tio. When it comes to actual rapid speed, I would have to go with Tio. But when it comes to body punching, when it comes to good timing, when it comes to craft, I would have to